we need to dismantle the patriarchy. We could consider that there are actually more women than men in universities, more women than men who hold PhDs. Women are being preferentially selected for jobs, not for being the best candidates, but to fill equity quotas that favor women. Women hold all the power in divorce courts. Laws incentivize women to leave their husbands and take the kids, destroy men and get paid to do it, or skip marriage altogether and just have children for the paycheck. I mean, is there really any opportunities that we want that we do not have? I know there's plenty of things that we don't want to do, and luckily we can just leave that to the men, while this evil patriarchy ideology conditions little girls to cringe at the thought of being just a mom and debases building homemaker skills in favor of building an army of boss is ready to tear down the patriarchy, when all it's really doing is tearing apart families, tearing apart relationships, and tearing down our femininity. And with that goes our chance at peace in our home, peace in our communities, in our nation, and on this planet. And maybe that's the point.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Peace. Kofa, G.R.O.W.T.H podcast. Wake your glass up. What's going on, y'all? Salute to y'all. Happy Sunday. Hope you had a good weekend, gearing up for maybe a short week before you going into the week of Christmas. Christmas falls on next Monday. So thank y'all for being in here. Today is December 17th. 2023, the year of our Lord. The time is now 7:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the lovely city of Atlanta, Georgia. Once again, this is G.R.O.W.T.H podcast, where growth stands for gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing. This is where we help men find a positive fuck it. I am your humble host, Kofa, K-O-F-A, not coffee, not kufu, not Kofi, or any variation thereof. Kofa rhymes with sofa. Easy to say, easy to spell, right there on the screen for your viewing pleasure. General housekeeping, see the Cash App, you see the PayPal, donate if you see fit. If not, that's cool, I'm gonna keep on cooking. You've been in these YouTube streets long enough. You know how to use super chats and super stickers. Donate if you feel the need to, but if not, I'm still gonna keep on cooking. Other general housekeeping, take your shoes off when you come in my house. Hit the like button, it's free. Also hit the subscribe button. If you see me coming down your timeline, you're sticking your head in the door, want to see what I'm talking about, hit the subscribe button. 2 buttons, like, subscribe, they're free, easy peasy. Everybody walks away happy because I'm gonna give you quality content. Salute to December 17th again. Today is my mama's birthday.
You go, girl!
So happy birthday, mama. I love you. Now that I got that out of the way, now let me get into some cussing.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Slide over here to y'all comments. Corey Joe in the building. What's going on? He says, let's go, Kofa. Yes, sir. Almanize in the building. She says, hey, y'all, what's going on, sis? Where we at? Where we at? Real Bravado TJ in the building. Salute, good brother. Cannot wait till tomorrow night. Good looking out for the invite. Let me see. He said, I like that. A positive fuck it. Yep. And Almanize says, hit that like button upon arrival. Thank you, sis. Appreciate that.
You go, girl!
Thank y'all for being in here tonight. So now let's go ahead and start rolling into the content. The whole premise that I wanted to talk about tonight, I got a couple of clips, but I wanted to focus on this so-called gender war. I really don't believe it's a gender war, and I'm gonna get to why. The other night I did a podcast, I did a show with Richie Mack's Clip, and we actually got to see a married woman talking like a single woman in front of her husband. Those of y'all that were in here, you know what I'm talking about. It's made its rounds, it's gone viral in these YouTube streets. So Kofa had to get a piece of that too. But we had a great time that night, but we actually saw what a lot of men are talking about on why they're leaving. Now, to pivot off of the passport bro thing, men with podcasts, 2 P's. We hate men with podcasts, we hate men with passports. Whatever the case may be, it's not a gender war. This is just what it is. You cannot fight a war, brothers, if you don't fight it. I don't believe in it. Women talk this shit to me all the time. These conversations are not new to me. Before YouTube, before the internet, before podcasts, before all these talking points, Black families were already broken apart. They were already going through. A lot of that stuff started with feminism. We're not going to delve into no deep history. We're just going to put it up close, personal, in your face, like we always do. But tonight, I wanted to kind of focus on real people, I guess, so to speak. Not the celebrity gossip, none of that shit. We've seen this go on time and time and time again. So I tell the brothers, there's no gender war. When we keep participating and doing all this pinging and going back and forth with women and trying to argue with them, that's a war we're not going to win, because they're not going to shut the fuck up, bro. They're not.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
They're just going to keep on running, because women will out-talk you. Not that they're smarter than you, not that they're better than you, not that they prove their point, not that they're right even. They're just going to out-talk you to the point where you get tired. And when you do one of these numbers, you got it, y'all. When you get tired and you just stop engaging, now they feel like they're right, and they're going to keep on going. Don Jeter with the $5 super chat, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Let me go ahead and grab this super chat before we get to rolling. He says, salute OG, hit the like button, family. Yes, brother, I appreciate you. Let me go ahead and hit you with this. YouTube has been fucking with me lately with ad suitability for my 5 on it drop. Sometimes I guess I might play it back to back too soon when you drop $10 on me. So I'm still working on my other money drops, but I appreciate the 5 spot. We're going to gamble on that one tonight, Don. Let me see what they say after the live, if they hit me with ad suitability again. Smitty's Corner in the building. Salute, good brother. Appreciate you being in here. Messy Michonne in the building. Uh-oh, clicked on the wrong. There we go. Sister Messy, as I like to call her. What's going on, sis?
You go, girl.
He says, shout out to the chat and Kofa. I appreciate you being in here, sis. BT in the building. He says, yo, what's up? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, good brother. Appreciate you being in here. Me and Broker Traditions participated in, if I can get my cursor back over here. Me and Broker Traditions participated in a toy drive giveaway. So salute to Mind Games Uncut, the brother D Mays doing great work here in College Park, Georgia with the Men of Intelligence Association. Thank you for the invite. It was good coming out, seeing the kids all happy and running around. Even had a little baby come up to me, just wanted me to pick her up. I don't know why. I told y'all Kofa's good with kids. So I'm walking around like, who the fuck child I got? Then I ended up finding her mama. But D Mays was like, you want another one? Nigga, no. No. I is done with you. I'm done with the kids. The boy got snipped. We already said that. But enough about that. Salute to D Mays and the Men of Intelligence Association for the toy drive. Let me catch my phone. And salute to BT. It was fun kicking it yesterday, bro. But let's go ahead and get into this content, right? So I'm gonna replay what I played in the beginning. And it's a sister that does skits on, I can't remember if it's Instagram or TikTok where I got this from. But she's basically saying what women are saying in public in these spaces, and then she's responding as herself.
We need to dismantle the patriarchy. We could consider that there are actually more women than men in universities, more women than men who hold PhDs. Women are being preferentially selected for jobs, not for being the best candidates, but to fill equity quotas that favor women. Women hold all the power in divorce courts. Laws incentivize women to leave their husbands and take the kids, destroy men and get paid to do it, or skip marriage altogether and just have children for the paycheck. I mean, is there really any opportunities that we want that we do not have? I know there's plenty of things that we don't want to do, and luckily we can just leave that to the men, while this evil patriarchy ideology conditions little girls to cringe at the thought of being just a mom and debases building homemaker skills in favor of building an army of boss is ready to tear down the patriarchy, when all it's really doing is tearing apart families, tearing apart relationships, and tearing down our femininity. And with that goes our chance at peace in our home, peace in our communities, in our nation, and on this planet. And maybe that's the point.
Bring it back on me, and sis gets one more.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
The reason why I played that clip she's able to see both sides of it. It's satire, it's funny, ha 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 ha. But the facts that she hit her with are irrefutable. And that's usually how women are left looking stunned when you actually break this thing down. You're talking about tearing down the patriarchy. Again, the men don't want the war. Brothers, there is no war if we don't participate. This is why I say it's not a gender war. Let them try to fight all the fuck they want to. Stop arguing with their ass. Get your bread right. Get your 3 P's. It's too much peace, too much pussy, and too much paper in the damn world. Whatever order, get the money first, my opinion. Whatever order you want to follow that in. And don't forget the 4th P, your passport. Peace, paper, pussy, passport. Whatever order you need to follow that in. Make sure you get those 4 P's, bro. Handle your shit. You cannot stay in this fight arguing with women all the time, including women that see this shit. Think about how frustrated she is in the conversations that she has with other women. That's one, what we would consider, just based off of what she said, that's one solid ass woman. Remember the other night we talked about the needle in the haystack. That's one solid ass woman. We can't share it with all of us. So go around the world, do what you need to do, adjust what you need to adjust to find yours. Let's keep rolling. Well, hold up. Let me go ahead and get to y'all comments real quick. Corey Joe says, please hit the like button. Thanks. Appreciate that, brother. I think y'all talking about the epic live we're gonna have tomorrow. Almanai's gonna be on. Messi, are you gonna be on with us, sis? I'll be on. I think Take Heed and a couple of others that I may not be familiar with, but we'll all be on discussing the color purple with TJ, Real Bravado Network. Again, brother, appreciate the invite. I cannot wait till tomorrow night. So the time I'll be on is around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I believe TJ will be cranking up at 7 p.m. Central Time. So look out for the community posts from all of us. Look out for the clips as we chop them up, because it is gonna be epic. We're gonna delve into this thing tomorrow. But let's keep on going. Felicia says, good evening, Grow family. What's going on, sis?
You go, girl.
Jerome says, there's a war. Exactly. That lets me know you've been minding your goddamn business, handling your business, bro. Corey Joe says, wow, me and my wife have a conversation about it. She didn't understand why I never watched the first one. Damn. You talking about the color purple? Yeah, I'm glad you have somebody you can actually talk to about that shit. There's a woman, especially your wife, and she can see what the hell you talking about, bro. Jerome says, I fell asleep. Messi says, child, as the sisters are upset on that Jamie Foxx post, still commenting because they gonna tell me.
You go, girl.
Y'all still going back and forth. And now Scam Likely Spammer is calling me. Let me cut that off. All right, we caught up with the comments. Let's keep on rolling. So again, why I titled this in the thumbnail, because men started talking. We got a lot of pushback because brothers finally started opening up. And again, we've seen this offline before the internet, before YouTube. Now it's just being recorded. It's being recorded, recycled, and the conversations seem to be regurgitated. That's why so many people, can we leave the podcast? Can we leave the gender wars back in 2023 when we're going into 24? Let's just leave them in this year. It was never an issue until men started opening up. And it was never a true issue when men started telling shit like what I'm getting ready to play. The things that actually happen to us that break us the fuck down as men. Y'all don't want to hear how fucked up y'all are a lot of times as women. But let's go ahead and get into it. What we gonna go with? This one.
So y'all, I had a celebratory dinner with my friends now, my close friends, for a party of 13, right? Tell me why only 2 of my friends at the whole 13 showed up. And the dinner was at 6. The dinner was at 6, y'all. It's now, what time it is? It's now 7:18. Don't nobody better invite me to their birthday stuff, to their baby shower, to their bitch. I'm not coming. I'm talking about my closest friends, y'all. Yeah.
No. Kofa, that didn't have anything to do with men. That was about a woman and her friends, and she mad at her friends. Why did you play that? Thanks for asking. I got you. The reason why I played that fucking clip, bro, women don't like each other.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
So if they don't like each other, they don't give a fuck about you.
knocks down another three ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
This is why I say there's no war. This is just in general how women are acting now. The lack of accountability, blatant disrespect, disrespecting somebody's time. Now, this is her words. These are my closest friends. That tells me you done known some of them since middle school. Y'all done met in college. Y'all hit it off. These are your girls' trips friends. These are your girl, I know your ass over there sliding on this good ass man, but even though we at the party, I'm not gonna say shit to him. Those are those friends. 13 of them closest friends, 2 of them showed up. Now, I don't know if there's another part to the video. Maybe they was on some nigga shit and showed up late. She said the party started at 6. It was past 7. They ass was already not there and she was pissed. Y'all saw it clear as day. That's why I played that clip, bro. Even though it didn't have anything to do with men, what I'm telling you as men is to look at that personality type. Look at what we're dealing with overall. And this is in general with people of lack of care. So when you a solid ass dude, stop getting in your fucking feelings about this shit. They don't like each other. I tell women all the time, y'all don't like each other. I know you don't give a fuck about no damn man.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Can't be a gender war if we don't participate, brothers. Let me get to the next clip. Now, this one is interesting. Salute to the Whatever podcast. These are some of our brothers of the lighter hue, our white brothers. He had to have a chick break down the numbers of the jobs that men do. Since we're so indisposable, again, brothers, can't be no fucking war. If we stop doing what the fuck we doing, going back and forth and arguing and all that shit, there is no gender war. Real life takes place offline. So let's listen what real life looks like.
So you're making the claim that women are disadvantaged in the workforce and that they don't have the same earning opportunities that men do. This is a breakdown of many of the blue-collar jobs throughout society on my phone right here, with what percentage of each of those jobs are worked by men. Will you go ahead and read the first 10 statistics off of this, please?
Roofer 90%, logger 93, veteran 90, plumber 97, mechanic 92, carpenter 92, coal miner 94, firefighter 95, ironworker 92.
So those are like well-paying, decent-paying blue-collar jobs that are completely, you don't want any of those jobs, but
you heard what she said. You heard down that he brought the list, had her run it down, and as soon as she passed the phone back, was like, yeah, I don't want those jobs.
You could have any of those jobs as a woman. I don't understand. It's like I'm hearing like, hey, you know, us women are disadvantaged, but you just told me I don't want any of those well-paying jobs. Is it disadvantage, or is it that you just don't want the jobs?
No, feminism can only exist when there's air-conditioned, comfortable office jobs that don't require physically laborious work.
So true.
Wait, but
First off, women are paid equally. That's already been legislated. I think that was in the 60s. If you as a woman can prove in a court of law that there are men with the exact same seniority in your company, if you can prove and show that he's getting paid more for the exact same work, you can actually bring a lawsuit for discrimination. Mm-hmm. So we've already legislated that. It's illegal to pay women less than men for the same work.
I mean, she's 23 and making 6 figures. Why don't other women do that?
Because they're not interested in studying that.
Oh, so that's not a disadvantage.
Choice.
That's a choice.
So it's choice. You only want to secure the cushy, comfortable, high-paying, air-conditioned office jobs. You don't want equality when it comes to, for example, dangerous jobs that happen to pay well.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Gentlemen, keep handling real life. It's fun to banter and have the conversations, but when we just going off, your blood pressure high, you mad as fuck, I'm telling you, you see how old girlfriends left her out high and dry? For whatever the fucking reason. You don't think your family will do that? We've had conversations in here with the chat where brothers be like, man, I had to stop fucking with my fam. The women crazy as hell. I had to have an epiphany one day where I realized my mama was a hoe. My sister was a hoe. My cousin was on some bullshit time. It's not just romantic relationships, bro. This is a epidemic, a dilemma, pandemic, whatever the fuck you want to title this shit. This is a issue. My focus is on the men getting better, but I have to keep shit like this in your face because it's somewhere there's a brother, because I've been him. You meet the right person, be it a friend, co-worker, y'all had that good ass conversation. Oh, you be like, oh man, you know, maybe I've been thinking wrong. And then you make your little adjustments and you find yourself right back in the same situation, trying to help out some woman. Again, romantic relationship, familial relationship. Then when they get their shit, they move the fuck on. That's when you have these conversations that men don't do shit. Even though brothers pave the road they work on, ride on to them high paying jobs. Defend the country. Lay the roofs. Do everything under the sun that actually requires blood, sweat, and fucking tears. Just to be told that you ain't shit. Let them have their own war. You see how shit done switched up. I ain't even touch on that one. Pause. Hold on. No. I haven't even discussed Saucy Santana. I ain't touch on shit. I haven't even discussed that whole Saucy Santana when he had that back and forth with the women online. So if they don't like each other, they mad at these gay men they've been supportive of. They're mad at the trans they've been supportive of. Why the fuck you think they care about you, bro? In the long run. And I'm not saying all. I'm just saying it is, in my opinion. This is the opinion of Kofa and Growth Talk Podcast. This has nothing to do with YouTube or any of its affiliates. The majority of women move like this. That's just my opinion. Let's keep on sliding over to the comments. Then we're going to keep on rolling. Where we at? Corey Joe said, drop the link, please. Is that the link for tomorrow night? If somebody who's going to be on, if y'all still in here, drop that link. Whether it's to your channel, I don't care. It don't have to be my channel. Just so everybody can tune in tomorrow night when we're going live with each other. Let me see. Don Jeter says, nobody cares about men problems.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
And the saddest thing, Don, that's 100% true. A lot of other men don't care about men's problems. They can be going through the same thing. And let me say this to the brothers out there, man. Stop being so fucking nasty, thinking you some damn guru. Them cats is really getting on my fucking nerves. I'm gonna have to start going in on them. A lot of dudes out here talking a lot of cash shit about solid brothers. And they'll make up the same fucking scenarios that the women have made up. But because it's coming out of a man's mouth, and especially a black man's mouth, women will be like, see there? I told y'all niggas do that. It's crazy. Y'all never, as women mostly, never talk about the good dudes that you had, that you fumbled, that you fucked up. Why is that? You can attach anything negative to a black man. It's constant and consistent. Every time we had these podcasts, just like what's the pastor, one of these pastors was like, oh, you know, you complain about your wife's weight, but she married you anyway, and you only had 5 inches of dick, and she really wanted 8, but she went ahead and signed up for 5, and this, that. It's way too many of y'all married motherfuckers out there worried about another man's dick. I am starting to get concerned, brothers.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid!
That shit don't make no goddamn sense. But again, when you compare and contrast what the women are saying versus what this pocket of men are saying when they're pandering to them, sound like two bitches.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
I'm in Atlanta, brothers. Y'all can come. We can move furniture. Like my uncle used to say, we can move furniture whenever you see me. I stand 10 tones on what I said. That is some hoe ass shit. Especially for y'all brothers out there to say you done got it out the mud and you had to climb out the mud and get everything. You work for everything you done earned. And when you get here, you forget it's another brother out there that ended up taking your goddamn spot, busting his ass. But he may not get the same goddamn wife that you have, the same type of wife that you have. They roll with you through that shit. It's a lot of y'all brothers just, I'm at a loss for words, man. Let me get back to this content before we keep going. Felicia laughing. Messi says, tell them. Don says, bingo. Messi says, they don't like themselves. God damn it, girl, you on fire. Hold on, sis. God damn it.
You go, girl!
Hold on, y'all. Had to sip my coffee on that one. I'm going to bring on the comment getting ready to go down. Let me bring it back up. Messi says, they don't like themselves.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
This is in reference to a lot of women. And again, I caution a lot of brothers to stop doing the male equivalent of what a lot of these women do. A lot of y'all brothers don't like yourselves. You don't like yourself because you don't know yourself, dog. That's why I always preach over here that self-reflection shit. Even when I'm talking about the passports or going overseas, what the fuck do I always say? Go do what? Somebody drop it in the chat if y'all been in here long enough. Go do what overseas? I'm gonna just wait for it to pop in the chat because I know somebody that heard me say it repeatedly. And it's a part of self-reflection when you take your ass overseas. I'm gonna see if y'all been paying attention in class. But appreciate that message. Don Jeter, same thing with chick in the restaurant, said, damn, the family didn't come? Exactly, bro. EJ, what's going on, good brother? He says, Kofa, salute. I appreciate it. I'm catching up on y'all comments, y'all. Everybody speaking. I appreciate that. Let me see. Corey Joe with the $2 super chat. He says they be on some messy shit, bro.
These last $2.
When they dealing with each other, bro, on some real messy shit, and you have to watch. You have to watch who you share, confide in as men when you trying to, because I've done it before again, when you trying to say, why do women do this? Or she said this. It's like, is that how y'all move? That's how y'all feel? That's what it is, sis? Let me know. Story get back to somebody else. Watch who you around, bro. If they'll do it to another woman, and women know how other women feel, right? If they'll do it to another woman, you aren't safe as a man. Just is what it is. Keep on sliding up. Jerome says, Google fact, the house on Color Purple, Mister's house, and the church belongs to my family. I was baptized in the lake where Harpo Juke joined us at. Salute, bro.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Salute for that, bro. There's a little fun fact here on Growth Talk. See, y'all learning some shit. Let's keep on going. Messi says, shout out to the blue collar men. I appreciate you, sis.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
Messi comes back. She said, child, they just be out here talking to be chaotic.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
I know you're not a guy, sis, but you cooking. Just to. I say it all the time. Just to. You do the shit just to do it. For no other reason other than watching some shit burn. Let's keep on going. CDT in the building. He says, peace and blessings, everybody. Appreciate you, good brother. Thank you for being in here. Mr. said, Kofa going. I appreciate it. Jerome says it's in North Carolina. That's what's up, bro. Said it's cool. Yep. Anson County. Bet. Let me see. Pooh Man in the building. He says, what up, though? Everyone in the building. What's going on, bro? Let's keep on going. Jerome says, my mom was in the movie and my cousin, It's Gonna Rain on Your Head. That is my cousin, and the girl screaming, getting her hair done is my mom. That's wild, bro. Look how shit come back full circle. Make sure you tune in tonight to either my channel or anybody else's channel. I don't know if anybody's dropped the link for tomorrow. If somebody can either go on my page and just, grab the link if you can share it. I don't know if YouTube lets you do it if it's not your page. And just share the link in the chat for the epic live we're going to have tomorrow, courtesy again of brother TJ of the Real Bravado Network. This is his baby. This is his brainchild. I'm just happy to be a part of it. So salute to that brother again.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
JC in the building. What's going on, good brother? Been a little minute.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
I know you were in here the other night, bro, but I'm apologizing with that drop because I fucked up your writing. I guess I was, as Corey Joe says, hotter than fish grease.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
Oh man, DG in the building. What's going on, good bro? I'm almost caught up with y'all. Machismo in the building. What is going on, good bro? I appreciate you checking in, man. Thank you for being in here. He says, speak on it. Yes, sir. We're going to keep on cooking. I'm nowhere near done, y'all. Hold up.
But wait, it gets worse.
Y'all know what that means when I play that. Blood Crow in the building. What's going on, good brother? He says, homework. When I mentioned about what are you supposed to do when you go overseas, I always say you go overseas to do other than the women and the food and tourists, make sure Let me scroll, make sure, see if anybody got it. Y'all ass ain't answer the question. When you take your ass overseas, you go over there and you watch the sun rise in another hemisphere or another country. That shit will change your life. Talking to all the brothers, all the sisters, you got a passport, because people love to talk shit about passport bros. I had that pocket in there in my little mini rant a couple minutes ago. When you go overseas, I want y'all to remember this, watch the sunrise in another country. That shit is gonna change your life. But let me get back. Jerome says, it hurts to see family business in the streets. House rule number 1. Big facts. Everybody speaking. Do Better podcast. What's going on, Theo?
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
Steady popping in real quick. Yep. Salute the Commander Coop. Where we at? Let me keep on scrolling. Everybody speaking. I love it. Just trying to catch up, y'all. I think I'm almost there. Corey Joe says, truth, you do say that. Damn, I missed it. Yeah, you missed that question.
No.
You failed for the night, Corey Joe. No, I'm playing, bro. KP in the building. What's going on? He says, brothers, go see this. Brothers, go see this world, and it's a ton of work. It's a ton of work out there for you single mothers. Look, appreciate that, KP. Making sure I thought I had another super chat come in. Looked at the wrong thing. All right, we're going to keep on going. As promised, like I said, y'all.
Wait, it gets worse.
Unfortunately, these are the reasons why men started talking, because we were engaging in some of this stuff or having this stuff done to us after we did it to ourselves. We're going to take accountability over here of the choices we made. But there's so many men that have been blindsided with certain things. So let's go.
I've been married for over 10 years. I am
altering this. Y'all pause. I got to talk to YouTube real quick. Fair use. I am altering this for educational purposes, information purposes, and entertainment purposes. The video has been altered with my own personal commentary. YouTube been tearing my ass up on ass suitability, y'all. I've been getting copyright claims left and right. I got stuff going back to damn September, October that they still haven't fucking reviewed. I don't have any copyright strikes, so we safe over here in the Grove family, but them copyright claims could hold up your damn bread too. So yes, YouTube, fair use. I'm editing it. I'm adding my own commentary. The original content has been so altered that I do believe I am not copyright infringing on anyone's copyright ownership. Let's keep on going, y'all.
Sleeping with my husband's cousin.
Oh.
Well, we've known each other for a long time before I met my husband. And I got a kid by him.
Wow. So whose kid does your husband think it is?
His. He thinks it's his.
You see the way she framed that? I knew the cousin before I knew my husband, and I have a kid by him. This isn't, she had the kid with the cousin, and the husband didn't know that, oh, that's my cousin's kid. You know, I just thought, you know, the dad ran out. No. She knew the cousin first, married the husband, got pregnant because she was fucking both of them at the same time. Again, this is why men started talking. Let's stop real quick. I'm going to let it run. But let's stop real quick and just basically break this down what that means. She was fucking 2 men at the same time. Agreed? North and South. Yes. She was fucking 2 men raw at the same time.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
That's the part we always leave out. When we talk about these women around here bouncing from dick to dick, why we consider that shit nasty to be not just nasty from a number standpoint, y'all moving unprotected, ladies. When you got to blood test your baby, or when you know the math ain't mathing and maybe that man is off by a couple of weeks to a month and he didn't realize it, or you lied and told him that you were a month behind the pregnancy or ahead of the pregnancy to where he's believing you, y'all dirty as fuck. Nasty bitch. I'm going to keep on letting it run.
Oh my God.
He don't know it's his cousin.
Wait a minute, so you have a child by your husband's cousin.
But your husband is
doesn't
raising
know
it as though it's his own.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
So what does the cousin think about all this? Is he wanting to like reveal anything? Do y'all feel like coming clean, or is this to the grave?
No, to the grave.
How close is he with his cousin?
So both of them know. The wife and the cousin know the child is not the husband's, and they talking about to the damn grave.
There is powerful niggardry at work here.
Close enough.
And you intend to stay married, though?
Yes.
Are you still sleeping with the cousin?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's how it look. Well, this is not going to get any better, but if Maynard was here, Maynard would have lost his mind.
Maynard would have had a fit.
Bring that shit back on me. Are you still sleeping with the cousin? Hell yeah.
Nasty bitch.
There's no gender war, bro. Just several women hate us. She ain't say nothing negative about the husband. The reason why I play these clips, because I know it's stuff when we're talking as men that we just totally miss. So I want to talk about the part that went unsaid, the part that went unseen. She didn't say why she slept with the cousin, because she motherfucking wanted to. There wasn't it. In this point, she told the truth because it wasn't shit bad to say about her husband. That lets you know he a solid ass dude. She didn't even take the time to lie and make up shit. We've seen women lie and then it'd be a certain amount of time down the line where you find out the guy never hit her. He was never verbally abusive. He's always taking care of his kids. We find that shit out later on down the road when the argument is over, the debate is over, when the woman won the argument, all the shit, when the court done issue paperwork. Everything takes a little bit of time. We see most of the time. But in conversations like this, brothers, I want y'all to start listening. I want your ears to perk up and not just hear what she said. I want you to hear what the fuck she left out.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
She didn't have shit negative to say about her damn husband. It was just, I'm a nasty bitch. And I'm gonna keep fucking this man. I already have a kid by him, and I'm taking this shit to my motherfucking grave. I pray before God and the gates of heaven, somebody recognizes her voice and lets her husband know.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
This type of shit, y'all playing with it, this type of shit to get y'all ass deleted, bro. I mean, for the women. This is where brothers flip the fuck out and delete women. And I'm saying this to the brothers. If you can get angry enough to delete a woman behind something like this, sit your ass down for the rest of your life. Or delete the woman and then delete yourself. If you can go to those extreme measures, your motherfucking ass can learn to use the word no.
No.
Tell her ass no before you whoop her ass. Tell her motherfucking no before you kill her. Tell her no before you go through the self-checkout line and delete yourself. Tell yourself no before you delete your cousin. Before you delete that other man. Not one of these hoes is worth it, bro. Not one. And this is some ultimate disrespect, disloyalty type of shit. Ultimate betrayal, because you're getting it from the family. And guess what? The fucked up part about it is, y'all tell me if Kofa crazy. The fucked up part is the women in his family are going to tell him he still need to come to Thanksgiving, even though he going to look his cousin in the face. Because they just asked, are him and the cousin close? They close enough. That means I see this nigga on a regular motherfucking basis. But men are just supposed to deal with this. But we're in a gender war. Y'all just don't like us. Again, notice she didn't say anything negative about that man. So what she's telling us without telling us that he's a solid father, because he think that's his child. So he's a good father and he's a good man. But she so hot in the motherfucking twat.
Nasty bitch.
She gonna keep doing what the fuck she doing. Let me get to y'all comments, man. The first one I looked over and see. Theo Coop drops a bomb. Get DNA tests on all your kids, fellas, even if you're married.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
This is the type of shit I was going to when I was saying if you get angry enough to delete her because you that hurt, you need to have that same amount of emotion and love for yourself to check your damn kids out. You need to have enough love with yourself as a man to be able to walk the fuck away. Fuck her and them goddamn kids. Plain and fucking simple. Don't do shit to get your ass locked up for the rest of your damn life behind some fucking scrag. Where we at? Let me scroll back up. I just happened to see Theo. I know that was a little bit further down, but I happened to look over and see his comment first. Jerome says, Kofa, you sound like the Coach gang. Man, I fuck with Coach heavy, bro. But truth is, man, I've been having these conversations long before I seen Greg Adams. Salute to him. Before I seen Kevin Samuels, salute to him. I've been having these conversations offline, bro. I'm just new to the YouTube space. Been doing it for about a year now. So Don Jeter says, this is terrible. I saw this. Yeah, man, that shit is horrible, bro. But I appreciate that, Jerome. That's a compliment in my book, man. Salute to Coach Greg. Blood Crow says, so she wasn't worried about giving her husband an STD? Because she gave him a fake KID.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
These bitches are stupid. Correct, Blood Crow. Corey Joe says, is
this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid!
Big facts. Jerome says, we already know about Steve Harvey wife. Do we got to go down the timeline, brother? We got example after examples. I just like bringing up these examples because I need this shit to drive the point home. I don't like talking about the celebrity talk a lot of times, or even other podcasters a lot of times. But I'd rather talk about other podcasters, things we see like this on these shows and people call in, or what we're getting ready to get into in a second in these court shows. I like to show that because these are real people. Brothers, you got to keep in mind, when we talking about vetting women and all that shit, every piece of the red pill, manosphere, men-centric content space, because a lot of brothers don't want to be red pill, whatever the fuck. I don't care. The pickup artists, coaches, all that I don't care. I don't care what your title is. There's so many different pockets you can glean from and learn from. But these are the regular, average, day-to-day women that we are going to run into at Walmart. She got a cute face. She got a nice frame. Might have one kid. It's still so many men out there that are willing to be stepfathers. It's so many men out there that have been stepfathers. It's so many men that get caught up in women. Just running their mouth. As TJ always said, we see the world through our women's eyes because we raised by mama, grandma, mama, auntie. Like we always say over here, we discussed that before. It's so many men that are willing to put themselves in these situations, but they don't realize it's a situation because it's just a woman.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
I was just in love. I just got her pregnant. I wanted a marriage. Oh shit, the baby ain't mine. Oh shit, I'm mad than a motherfucker. Oh shit, how I end up in jail. But maybe Kofa crazy though. Let's keep on going with y'all comments. Quiet Storm says, the international Quiet Storm in the building.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
Good Brother says, as always, when they talk about paternity fraud and pinning babies on guys who are not the father, the ladies hit the goddamn ejector seat.
But, you know, I could be all wrong. Maybe I'm just full of shit. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
That's big facts, Quiet Storm, bro. Big facts. CDT says that is absolute betrayal. She's proud of herself. Thank you, bro. Man, goddamn it, you get. Where's my damn button? She's proud of herself, dog. That's the crazy part about it. Hell yeah, I'm gonna keep on sleeping with him. Yeah, we both know this kid ain't my husband's. They close enough. She don't give a fuck. And y'all wonder why brothers started talking. This is why I wanted to show this, because men started talking. The clips I'm showing y'all is why we started talking. Let's keep on going. Blood Crow says these the sisterhood protect. These are the sisterhood, protect and support other black. Those are the sisterhood, yeah. Protect and support other black women at all costs. They do it all the time, bro. And Don Jeter says she playing with death.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
KP says, nasty bitch. That nasty ass bitch, and they didn't even chastise her. What did they say? Ooh, if Mano was here, why the fuck y'all ain't check her? Again, they're not going to check her because of the quote-unquote sisterhood. But remember, you saw two women on the screen. You saw Angela Yee. I don't know the other sister name, but you saw two women on the screen that didn't check her. You know why they didn't check her? They don't give a fuck about that woman.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
They know this is a deletable offense. Let's keep on going. CDT says, right, Don, that's a major violation on both parties. Big time, bro. It's certain shit that's straight up man law right there. We could talk about men or fuck anything and do all this other shit under the sun, but there's a certain code. There's a certain man law, bro. You don't cross. So if that dude go over there, Kofa's opinion, YouTube don't shut me down, and he air that thing out, and he delete everybody in that house, I ain't even gonna be fucking mad at him.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
As crazy as it is, and I know that sounds contradictory to what I just said, she's not worth it. But if that brother were to do that shit and he didn't have a Kofa, he didn't have a Theo or a Quiet Storm to grab his ass, be like, hey, bro, calm the fuck down. She ain't worth it. If he ain't had one of us and he went over there and aired that bitch out and then make the damn news, you know what Kofa gonna do? I'm gonna hit you with that MJ. What you want us to say? He just found out the child he been raising this whole time, and the two people close to him knew, his wife and his cousin. And again, I guarantee you the women in his family gonna shame him after it comes out and he don't want to show up to family dinners no more. He don't fuck with his cousin no more. Everybody gonna say, well, you just got to get on that. You need to blame your wife. Hell, that's your fault. You probably wasn't doing something. We catch so much smoke from our female family members and nobody likes to talk about that shit, bro. The only handful of people I've seen talk about it is, I think Quiet Storm mentioned it before, and TJ has mentioned it, like hardcore going in, explain the situation. Fuck them hoes, I'm out. But time after time after time, it's so much smoke that men get from women. This is why when we get in these relationships, a lot of times, brothers, be honest, it's easy to manipulate a man a lot of times because we're hearing the same voice. Women control the narrative. We heard the narrative so damn much, they got to be right until you find out. Let's keep on going. Quiet Storm says, Kofa, get your consultation and the fuck out of the States the moment you get your DD-214.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Do Better says, what type of beta shit her husband on? I don't know, bruh. I don't know, and that still ain't cause. Even if he is a beta, that ain't cause your ass. Now you got a side nigga, cool. We'll work that shit out. That deserves an ass whooping, in my opinion. But even as a husband, he don't know that that's not his kid, and the baby probably looked like his side of the family because it's his cousin fucking baby.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
So we don't know. So the cousin knows. Yeah, he didn't know, Coop, to the grave. Exactly. Don Jeter says the streets wild. That's why I work and build. Got to. Quiet Storm dropped the Cash App PayPal again. I appreciate that, good brother. Theo says, oh, I heard it wrong. I thought she said he did know. No, he didn't know, bro. He did not know. Bring your comment up again, Theo. Get DNA tests on all your kids, fellas, even if you married. Hit that one already. Let's keep on going. Blood Crow says the sisterhood protect defense. Okay, got that one. Where we at? I think I scrolled up on the wrong way. He says, Corjo says, right, Coop, that would be some king beta shit. It really would. Let me see. Quiet Storm says, this is exactly why Mr. Carnell Smith, if those of y'all don't know him, I'm going to leave that comment up there. Go follow, subscribe to Mr. Carnell Smith. Find him on YouTube. Mr. Carnell Smith was at the Black Manosphere Conclave. He needs to be protected on all levels. He does. This is a man, an older gentleman, who found out a child that he raised for 13 years wasn't his. He had already paid over about $600,000 to collectively, $600,000, I believe he's an attorney, $600,000 over the course of 13 years over total child care, child support, all that. Long story short, The court was like, all right, nigga, the baby ain't yours. What the fuck you want us to do? They put a clause in the paperwork that he could not sue this woman to get his money back.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Go bring that comment up again. Go find Mr. Carnell Smith. He'll tell you that story on his YouTube, on the clips and all that. I think he's on IG as well. He tells you himself. That was the clause. Okay, cool. They cut off his child support. He didn't have to pay child support anymore. It was on the paperwork that the boy was found out to be, not his. So all his, legal obligations went away. But the court said the only way we're going to do this is if you sign this and say that you will not seek any financial damages against this woman.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
$600,000 gone, never to be returned. What is the vindication? This again, brothers, why I say living well. Of course, he bounced back and all that shit, but living well truly is the best revenge. I know it sounds cliche, dog. I know it does. Living well is the best revenge. You know the amount of karma that's getting ready to bite this woman in the ass. I know everybody in here ain't religious or spiritual, but Kofa believe in karma. Karma, motherfucker. You know how much smoke that boy finna catch in Atlanta? Just off the sins of his fucking mother. So she ain't gonna get all the way with it. I know sometimes we want to hang around or we want to hear the stories of, oh, Keisha, I know Keisha did you dirty, bro, but she fuck around with this nigga now and he beating her ass and we kind of sound fucked up, but I done did it too, but like, bitch could have stayed with me and, not had two black eyes and a broken nose, but it is what it is. Don't even seek that type of damn revenge. Fuck these hoes, bro. It's a reason why Kofa talk the way I talk. Again, because men started talking. We started sharing these fucking stories. Now it's an issue. Let me get back to the comments. Corey Joe says, please hit the like button. Yes, y'all, please do that for me. Don Jeter says, hopefully that he saw that show and recognized her voice. That's what I was saying, bro. I swear to God, I hope somebody recognized her voice. I don't care if it's a co-worker to tell on her ass. EJ says, do I smell a whore? Theo, I might have to steal that drop, bro. Where we at? Damn, come on, comment. There we go. Theo says, I will never understand ninjas not getting DNA tests. We got the technology. Use the shit. Big fan.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Again, bro, it's so many bros that hear this narrative. Man, she gonna be mad. She gonna be upset. And it's so many women in our family that'll talk us right into that shit. You usually have that one older woman to be like, baby, I don't give a fuck what she say. Let me tell you what auntie know. Because auntie used to do this shit. XYZ, get the blood test. But bruh, it's so many women's voices out there that men get bogged down like that. The reason why I put myself on child support, because my mama a real one.
You go, girl!
She was like, let me explain something to you. You need to put yourself on child support. Then she told me about the story of my cousin. My cousin didn't find out. I think I told this a while back. My cousin didn't find out he had a child until she was 2 years old. Of course, he excited when he found out, happy to be a dad. Baby mama found out that he found out, took his ass right to child support court. Guess what the state of Alabama made him do? Paid 2 years back of child support.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
He didn't even know he had a child. I got a homeboy my same age, our kids the same. I mean, he got a daughter, I got a daughter. Our daughter's the same age. He didn't find out he was a father until a year after his daughter was born. Guess what the state of Alabama made him do? Pay a year worth of back child support.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Get the motherfucking blood test, dog. Stop playing. Get the blood. Tell you like I had to tell my homeboy the other day. You spent money on that bitch. Can't no man argue with that. When you talking about spending money, taking care of yourself, making your house look right, taking care of your car, paying up some bills ahead of time, niggas get real finicky. Let me hold the brothers accountable real quick. Brothers get real fucking finicky. So sometimes, y'all, that's a freebie from Kofa to y'all. Take that shit. Next time you got a homeboy talking that shit, man, I just don't know, bro. The passport costs this much, man. Then you talking about a flight. Nigga, you paid for that bitch.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
And guess what? He ain't gonna have shit to say.
Take that monkey shit out. You embarrassing us.
Get this shit out your damn mind, bro. You embarrassing us. Get your head right. It's a reason why brothers are talking the way we fucking talk now. To other brothers and about the women. Let's keep on going. Where we at? Appreciate that comment, Theo. Corey Joe says, HIV, no, she gave him a fake K. Yes. She didn't give him an STD. She gave him a fake KID. Oh, man. Logic and reason, man. It's been a minute since we've seen y'all.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
That's for you, brother.
You go, girl.
And you, sis. I ain't seen y'all in a minute, man. Glad y'all made it back this way. Still part of the Growth family. Thank y'all for being in here. Said these 304s are shameless.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
V. Ben Israel says, salute, good brother. Appreciate you being in here. Quiet Storm, she didn't give it. Y'all stupid. It says t-shirt worthy. Look, Quiet Storm gonna have me pumping out t-shirts. I went back and watched the video where you told me that that comment I made the other night was t-shirt worthy. So I'm jotting them down, Quiet Storm. They're gonna start rolling out, brother. I appreciate it. KP says, if that's my cousin and I find out he did that shit to my other cousin, I can't be around that ninja at all, bro. At all. Logic and Reason says, time for us brothers to start speaking and control the narrative.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
That's why I started cooking more and more on this, because I've been having these conversations offline at parties. I'm the guy friend, beta male orbiter, all that shit. The only man in the room, talking to my cousins and all that shit. So I've been having conversations. I just had to cut the fucking camera on.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Mona D in the building. What's going on, sis?
You go, girl.
Says hello, Kofa, and everyone. Hello, sis. How are you this evening? Mona says like, share, and subscribe via super chat, super sticker, and Cash App and $. Yep, Cash App $ Growth Talk. JC says, wow. So how you feel about that, JC? How that man gonna say,
fuck you and your family, bitch,
when he is the fucking family? That's crazy as fuck, ain't it? Let's keep on going. I'm almost caught up with y'all comments, man. I told y'all, where my button?
But wait, it gets worse.
Red Lipstick in the building. What's going on, sis?
You go, girl.
She says, wow, I appreciate it. KP says, facts, you spent money on that one hoe, nigga. Take care of you. Big facts. Cujo, what's going on, bruh? International Quiet Storm says, Kofa, $3,300 worth of child support granted for 3 kids he found out wasn't his. He found out when he divorced his wife for cheating. Then he drunk heavily and self-deleted. That was my best friend. I'm gonna just leave that up there, because we had a conversation one night and Quiet Storm had to leave. He said, bro, it just triggered me. He said, y'all can go back. It was a couple of months ago. But if you ever see that replay, he was like, bro, I can't even do it. This how my homeboy went out. When that shit snaps, when it breaks, when you feel like you're not worth anything. Now I appreciate you sharing that, Quiet Storm. I know it hurts. So again, to the brothers, stop making women your world. When you make a woman your world, I don't give a fuck if it's your mama, your daughter, your girl, your wife, stop making them your world. Because once she's gone, when something detrimental happens, like cheating, finding out the kids aren't yours, your whole world is gone. Because you put so much emphasis on her. And we do this shit all the time as men. This is why there's a problem. This is why I say the truth about this gender war, there isn't one. It just people hate men. Notice I'm saying men. And I know people don't like the real man this, real man. Men take care of business. Typically the brothers that are handling business, those are the guys that catch the most fucking smoke. You know why guys are complaining about child support? Because it's an extreme amount and he's doing extra for the child. On top of daddy duty, on top of the child support to the state. That shit like having 2 baby mamas.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
It's a reason why we started talking. To prevent things like that from Quiet Storm's homeboy. RIP to him. RIP to that brother. Y'all stop making women your world. That bitch ain't that important. I'm sorry. To the ladies in the chat, you know how your cousin Kofa get. But I respect women. I love y'all. All that good shit. But we going to have a real ass conversation. And the solid women, that's why they keep coming over here. The solid women know what the fuck I'm talking about. So let's keep on going. Where we at? I know JC, that JC grandbaby I just played. Logic and Reason says, thank you for the greeting. It's good to be back, fam. Congrats on keeping strong with the show. I appreciate it, man.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Vin Mill says, black men stop going to family court for paternity tests. Pay for a private test that includes chain of custody. Then file a lawsuit for fraud and defamation. Women are doing this to defeat prenups and NDAs. Man, I did not know that. Thank you for the good information.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Quiet Storm says, I'll step out cold for my blood pressure just shot up. Good night and salute everyone. Salute, brother. Yeah, because again, man, it's detrimental. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Don't worry, you'll be overseas in no time. You'll be overseas again in no time. Red Lipstick says, yes, that's real talk. And I'll tell the women the same thing. Stop making a man your world. This is how a lot of y'all end up in jail, killing niggas and wanting to fight their mamas and sisters and all that shit because he cheated and all that. Ain't nobody that important, bro. Ain't nobody more important than your life and your fucking peace and your freedom, man. Stop taking them shits for granted. So with that said, that's the cousin thing. There's another one.
Mr. Pace, how did you find out that she slept with your best friend?
Well, that's interesting. We were actually in a heated argument at the time that it occurred, but it kind of just got blurted out to me that Mr. Randolph could be a potential father for Prince.
Wait a minute. So you're in a heated argument as a couple, and just out of the blue she yells, and by the way, your best friend could be Prince's father?
Correct. So it was very emotional for me, being that it's my best friend and this is my woman.
Understandably.
Upon meeting with him, we kind of all agreed, me and him agreed, that we definitely needed to find out what was going on.
I just want him to...
I'm going to pause it real quick. Again, brothers, you want to fight the dude, just find out if the child yours, get the DNA test, handle the scrap, no scrap, forgiveness of brothers, whatever the fuck later on. Find out if the child is yours. I hate they got to come to court, but where we at? Israel just dropped something real in here. Black men stop going to family court for paternity tests. Pay for a private test that includes chain of custody. I know I'm reading it again. Then file a lawsuit for fraud and defamation. Women are doing this to defeat prenups and NDAs. Go to those private, even if you got to sneak swab the baby's cheek yourself, play a game with a toddler and be like, we're going to brush our teeth. Get them one of them disposable toothbrushes, put that shit in the bag of yourself and go take that shit somewhere private where you're going to pay out of your pocket and know you going to be the one to get the fucking answers.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
But y'all see how these ties go. This a cousin we talked about first. Now this a best friend. Let's keep on going. Where we at? Again, fair use. YouTube, I am severely altering the content.
Be able to understand that I did make a mistake, and I am woman enough to admit that I made that mistake, and I want us to go forward from this situation, regardless of the results, regardless of, even though in my heart, I hope that it does show that he's the father, I just want us to still be able to be a family as we are.
Mr. Pace, you are not his father.
My bad, bro. Oh, man.
Oh, sorry.
But wait, it gets worse.
You hear his homeboy just apologize, right? My bad, bro.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
Continuing on with the next result. It has also been determined by this court, Mr. Randolph, you are not.
Nasty bitch. Speaking of the color purple.
And I hear she's got that nasty women's disease.
Again, stop talking about this gender war shit with women. she got time to fuck 3 different men, or however many she was fucking. We know the 2 on the screen wasn't the child's father. Old boy done fucked up and hit his man's old lady, so that friendship severed. Neither one of them end up being the fucking father. So 2 men got lied to. Once again, another situation where the ladies are fucking. They fucking raw. And they got to get a blood test. Don't let these women tell you, I work too. Don't let these women tell, I work too. I'm tired. I don't got time to cook. I don't got time to clean. You got time to fuck. Nasty bitch. Once again, don't let these women suck you into this whole gender war shit. You know what the fuck you talk about. That's why I'm playing this shit, bro. These are real life examples. Enough of y'all brothers out there done been through your own personal shit. Just you individually. Now you have a conversation with your homeboys. Don't let nobody have you out here feeling like you fucking crazy and you see what the hell going on. Again, these are average day-to-day women. That wasn't no IG model. That chick calling in the Angela Yee show wasn't no IG model 9 times out of 10. Don't let these average day-to-day women that you can reach out and touch. You see at Walmart, gas station, grocery store, family kickback, that's a friend of the family. What else? Co-worker. Don't let them tell you what they not damn doing when you're watching them do it. Let me get to the comments. Where we at? Let me keep up. The Salute Quiet Storm. He dropped Brother Carnell's page. Y'all make sure y'all please go subscribe. He always got good info over there. Dropped it again. Paternity coach. Yep. Salute to that good brother. Mona says good night. To a Quiet Storm. KP says, regardless of the results, bitch, are you for real? Big facts, man. Like, look, Logic says, go forward with who? The fuck?
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
And KP was like, she didn't apologize, did she? Yeah, bro. She came over there with that half-ass apology. Again, this lets you know how dirty she was, because she was fucking both of them on the regular. That means another dude or dudes done slid up in there in that in-between time. But those were her regular dick appointments, her man and his best friend. Because those are the only 2 she brought to court. Those are the only 2 names. So she lied to the court. So if she gonna swear an oath before God, raise her right hand. So she lied to God, lied to the judge, lied to the people in the courtroom, lied to both men, lied to her damn self, and lied to her child. And y'all want to talk about something wrong with men?
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Maybe I'm crazy as fuck. Once again.
But, you know, I could be all wrong. Maybe I'm just full of shit. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
We see this shit happening in real time. DG says, nasty bitch. Look, a woman know a woman. Mona says, I knew it.
You go, girl.
Corjo said, God damn it. And Cujo says, cold-blooded. This is horrible, man. Logic and Reason says, women like that have no self-control. They are run by pure desire.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
I'm gonna do what I want to. Israel says multiple men in a 7-day period. Big facts. If it's that close, 9 times out of 10, you 100% right, bro. KP says raw D and cheap liquor is kryptonite, bro.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Ladies.
This is letter L. Upper and lowercase letter L.
Hold that L, baby. Lord have mercy. Corey Joe says, I got a question, Kofa. What is that horn saying? You look like you understanding it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's that. I don't know. You know, that's that Charlie Brown, that Charlie Brown's teacher. She used to just do all that fucking squawking. So it just so I think we all understand it. better than what we want to, bro. We done heard that same damn type of squawking pretty much our whole fucking life. Pooh Man says my cousin had several D&Ds on his daughter. Let's keep on going. Salute. All right, cool. Desire, ice cold facts. Let's keep on going, y'all. So that was one. Now this one fucked me up when I see it. And again, Kofa done seen some of every damn thing, even down here in the country ass South. Sometimes on some backwoods shit, but let's go.
I don't feel that I should have to pay her spousal support. I've been with her since I was 14 years old. I took care of 3 kids that didn't belong to me. I put them on to school every morning for the bus. I cooked their dinner every night before they went to bed. I bathed them. And I've been doing this for 9 years. I mean, I didn't graduate high school. I've been with this woman all my life, my childhood life. I feel
Why weren't you going to school?
Because I was with her.
But you were still a child. How you going to take care of 3 kids at 14?
I don't know, Your Honor.
You quit going to...
Pause real quick. Salute to Judge Maybelline.
You go, girl.
I miss seeing her on TV. This how I know I'm turning into my damn daddy, because I be on paternity court hard. I think that show done went off the air, but I'm going through all the goddamn seasons. But salute to Judge Maybelline. She had came in the game killing it as well. I think she was like one of the first black female judges we seen like on a consistent base. You know, Judge Judy had blew up, and you know, got a cousin that love him some Judge Judy. He say that's bae. That shit is hilarious as fuck to me. But I think Judge Maybelline was like the first black female judge. I might be wrong. Y'all let me know. I know there was Judge Lynn as well on divorce court, but I remember Judge Maybelline coming through first. But in this conversation, if y'all can't see it on the screen, this dude got engaged to this woman when he was 14 and she was 22. Some country ass shit, right? Let's keep letting it roll.
School all together?
Yes, ma'am. And when I tried to go back to school, she didn't want me to go.
What were your parents?
My mother didn't agree with the relationship at first, and I turned against what my mother said and moved away with Helen all the way to the country, away from where we stayed at. And I stayed down in the country.
Just got real excited because you got to puberty, huh?
Yeah, and I had an older woman interested in me.
Oh.
I guess it just went to my head.
What were you giving them? What could you provide them?
I don't know. Probably a babysitter.
Or your body, huh?
No.
Not that either? So to be the babysitter, she married you? You think that was the only reason?
No, Your Honor.
And these 3 kids were hers?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you have kids together?
One. The last one.
So you...
She was damn near, I'm not going to say a child. She was a grown-ass 22-year-old woman. But if she's 22 and she already had 3 kids and he playing stepdaddy at 14, something is wrong. She was already out there, again, like Theo always say, teenage mother alert.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
You don't think that you should pay her any support now because you've been supporting her for the last 9 years?
I mean, I wasn't able to work because I was too young to work.
Right.
But I stayed there with the kids when she was at work. I got them dressed for school, and I took care of them all day long while she was working.
So have you gone back to school?
No, Your Honor.
You still don't have a high school diploma?
No, Your Honor.
Ooh. Now, I don't really have the power to do this, but I'm going to strongly suggest, Mr. Gray, that you now take some time to do something for yourself.
I will,
and
Your Honor.
that you get back in school and at least get your high school equivalency diploma. It's called GED. They do offer that down in North Carolina, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I really strongly suggest that you do that because now you can't blame her, right?
No,
because the marriage is ending.
Yes.
Right? What about that, Mrs. Gray? What's he talking about?
He is lying, Your Honor. I have been with him.
Can't you guys be more original than that? He is lying.
He is lying. He the one that pushed for this relationship. He got mad at me because I didn't want to marry him in the beginning because I told him he was not ready for that responsibility.
How did you get hooked up with him in the first place?
He the one that kept coming to my house.
Okay.
Kept looking for me.
So he came to your house looking for you. How old were you?
I was 22. I had just got out of a bad relationship.
And when you were 22 and...
Pause again. Brothers learn to listen. Same thing applies whatever age. She had just got out of a bad relationship. So he was the rebound guy. He was the rebound boy.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
At 14 years old.
This little boy, that's all he was.
That's all he was.
Kept coming to your house
and I
looking
told
for
him from
you.
the beginning.
Why couldn't you push him away? Why couldn't you send that child on his way?
Because I had just got out of a bad relationship, and he knew that, and he just took that upon himself.
You knew that too.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
And so what could this little kid provide for you?
Because he was telling me everything I wanted to hear.
A child, Mrs. Gray?
He has a very good talk game. Very good.
Mrs. Gray, I don't care.
Nasty bitch.
He talks as much as Einstein knew math. He was still 14 and you were 22. Now, what could he talk and say that he's going to do for you that would cause you to marry him?
But he lied to me about his age. That's how all this started. He told me he was 18. When I found out how old he really was, I was already 5 months pregnant.
No, Your Honor.
So you didn't even bother to find out and verify?
When I found out about it, it was too late. I was already pregnant.
How long? So you, in other words, you started having sex before you even knew the man's age?
No. He waited 2 years. We waited 2 years before this happened.
And I hear she's got that nasty women's disease.
No. Take that monkey shit out. You embarrassing us.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid.
Whatever it is that you and your friends do, please do it somewhere else.
It's the reason why men are talking. Let me get to y'all comments. I wanted to address two. Where was I at? Boom. Going back to the other video from the court, Israel says, and ladies, y'all can correct Israel or me. I don't know. I don't have y'all equipment. But he says women only get pregnant when they ovulate. Ovulation is only 5 to 7 days. Y'all let us know for the ladies that know that shit in the chat. So if that's true, then Israel was right in his other comment when that other chick found out that the husband, the boyfriend, the best friend weren't the father of her child. That means there was at least a third man, at the least. We don't know how many others in that week span that she was laying up with raw. So salute to Israel for that information.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
And Pooh Man said that he corrected his other comment that his cousin got several DNA tests on his daughter. Bro, don't trust one. Just go ahead and get multiple ones. I ain't mad at all. Where we at? Let me keep on sliding. DG said he a simp. No, man, he was a boy. He was 14. And he come back and says, nah, this nasty bitch was a pedo. Big facts, bro. KP says, man, she fucked him up, bro. What kind of shit is this? Exactly. Corey Joe said, flip the roles and he'd be under the jail.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
KP says she stole his innocence. What kind of shit is this? He was 14. What the fuck? She was a grown ass fucking woman.
You go, girl.
Oh, I know Mona over there hot because I know, where she works at, dealing with people and families and shit like that. So I know she hot. Pooh Man said he was a kid. Exactly. We all look. She a predator. And again, it stands to say what the hell happened to her. I'm going to inject that in there because at 22, she already got 3 kids. She done probably popped them out. Maybe she started when she was 19, had them back to back. But again, like Theo, like you said, bro, this for me, this is a teenage mother alert.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
Corey Joe says no accountability. Big facts. Now, mind you, the oldest child is, damn, wait a minute, let me think about it. He said he been doing that for 9 years. So that means, yeah, she was a teenage mom. So if he's 14, she's 22. He's obviously a grown-ass man now, so let's roughly say he's 23. So she had 3 kids already at that time? When he was 14? He been doing this the last 9 years? Man, this shit is crazy as hell. KP says, what kind of nasty shit is this, man? What the hell? What they tell her about what they tell her about cartoons? Theo again says no accountability. Call Sound Django says she lying. Big time. And Judge called it, man. Judge Maybelline was a smart cookie. She wasn't gonna let that shit slide. Vimbian says, I just talked about women preying on boys in my stream an hour ago. Thank you, bro.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
because we've spoken about it over here several times. This shit does not get enough. Unfortunately, it doesn't get the attention it deserves. Unfortunately, it happens enough where it should be getting attention, but it doesn't, because everybody keep acting like, oh, he just got some pussy. And then when it fuck his head up, when he's again in love with this woman, this the only type of woman, this the only woman he's been with, so that's all he knows. So when he hits his fucking 20s, everybody gonna think that he's the fucking weirdo. So again, this fucking pedophile gets off, excuse me, and then he gotta adjust. That's crazy as fuck. Where we at? Let me keep on going. Pooh Man says, wait a minute, how could she marry him being underage? I don't know what backwoods shit. I don't know if they was actually married. I highly doubt it was legal. He was probably just living in that damn house. Corey Joe says, again, accountability. KP says she basically took him from middle school after he did his timetables. Yeah, I said it that way so it can hit home. Basic facts, bro.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Because 14, you what, like 8th grade, 7th, 8th grade, something like that? That's crazy as hell. Mona D says, see, we getting education tonight, y'all. Mona D says ovulation is about up to 2 days, but a woman can get pregnant within the week after that. Okay, so 2 to 14 days, we'll give it, a little bit of time frame, Israel, but we got an education from a lady in here. But brother, you pretty much still spot on. She was getting ran through for that week. This crazy as hell. Back to this last video, Mona says this is sick as fuck. And she's sitting in there smiling. Kiki again, now she in her 30s. Again, brothers, pay attention to these women. Because another dude gonna meet her in her 30s and be like, oh, well, she had a kid in teenage years. It is so much shit that black men have accepted. I'm gonna just say this specifically for black men. It's so much shit that we have accepted. And damn near number one on the top of the list is that women have kids.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
So because she has a kid, that means she been fucking. She been fucking raw. But a lot of y'all dumbass niggas thinking with y'all dick. Then when you the 4th baby daddy, and that bitch switch up on you because you ignored the fucking signs of who she really is, then you gonna be the next brother with a podcast. Fuck y'all. I'ma still be on this bitch cooking, talking my shit. Let's keep on going. God's Alpha Warrior in the building. Appreciate you being in here, good brother. Been a little minute. He says, Kofa, you all right. Men need to stop making women their world. Got to, man. But it's hard when he's a boy. With this last example, it's hard when he's a boy and that's all the fuck he know. And she talking about he keeps showing up in my house because your ass a fucking green light.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
He knew your ass was gonna show up. Matter of fact, where'd my damn sound drop? This bitch get...
In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous.
Nasty bitch. Let's keep on going. DG says if the roles were reversed, he would be in jail. Big facts. Big facts, Mona. Your ass going to jail. That's another example of why men talk the way that we talk. The whole premise again, brother, is to stop getting sucked up in this gender war. I just wanted to put that message out there because of the topics that we covered tonight, from the cheating, the children aren't yours, to the blue collar men, to things like this, women being pedos. It's a reason for everybody out there that sees this, and you can bring me smoke whenever the fuck you want to. Y'all know how I do in my audience. I'm getting ready to go have a cigar now, so I don't mind the smoke. Y'all can bring me smoke whenever y'all want to and tell me that Kofa is lying. So let's get into one last video, kind of drive the point home. This one's a little bit lighter.
The book is based on a survey where men and women were asked if they got 80% of everything they want in their ideal mate, would they be happy with that? And women said, no, that's settling. And men said, 80%, I'd be thrilled, that's a catch. And so
80% of the women you surveyed is settling?
That's settling because, the question is.
That's settling. Don't worry about it, y'all. I got it.
Emotional damage.
Let's keep on going.
What actually makes us happy in long-term romantic love? And, you know, that's the question that I explore in the book. And I'm a journalist, so I went out and I asked neurobiologists about chemistry, and I asked behavioral economists about demographics, and I asked marital researchers.
What are women too picky about here?
Well, I'll tell you, men and women were asked what would be a deal breaker for going on a second date. And men named 3 things. They said she has to be cute enough. She doesn't have to look like Angelina Jolie. She just has to be cute enough. She has to be warm and kind. And she has to be interesting to talk to. Those seem like really valid criteria.
Ding, 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 ding. Pretty simple.
Right. Okay, reasonable, right? The women came back with 300 things that would rule out
Stop it. Get some help.
Guy for a second date, and we're talking about like another 2 hours and maybe a free dinner, and they wouldn't do it. And there were things like he wore a brown belt with black shoes, or we were having a really good time and I thought he was cute and he was interesting, but then he did this Austin Powers impression, and I just can't get that out of my mind, and I can't go out with him again. Austin Powers guy could be the love of her life.
Bring this shit back on me. Men had 3 things. Women had 300. Need we say more? We can keep going down this road, man. I'm gonna be back at y'all tomorrow. I just wanted to drive this point home, bro. Stop getting sucked up in this gender war bullshit. They only have a fucking issue because we started talking. So I'm gonna be right back at y'all again tomorrow night. Epic live stream. We're gonna be discussing the new and the old color purple, comparing and contrasting, and talking about the impact it's had on black men's image for so long. So kind of a piggyback tonight, basically. It's a reason why we started talking. So salute to TJ from the Real Bravado Network. Salute to everybody that's going to be on the panel. Salute to all y'all for watching tonight that will be tuning in tomorrow. Remember, if you're on Eastern Standard Time, it's 8:30 Central, 7:30, and I think it's like 5:30 on the West Coast. So I think TJ is going to be up at 7. I'll be on 30 minutes after that, you know, roughly depending on where you're at. Whenever he starts, I'm on there 30 minutes after. So glad to be a part of it. Again, TJ, salute to you for the invite. Getting ready to get off this thing. Once again, this has been Growth Talk Podcast, where growth stands for gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing. This is where we help men find a positive fuck it. I am your humble host, Kofa, Kofa, not coffee, not kufu, not Kofi, or any variation thereof. Easy to say, easy to spell, right there on the screen. Thank you all for the super chat, super stickers, Cash App, PayPal. Let me make sure I didn't get a Cash App. I don't want to miss anybody, because sometimes I get hit and I forget to look at my damn phone. CJ hit me with 5. I appreciate it. And Messi Michonne hit me with 5 too, but YouTube keep giving me a copyright claim when I pay 5 on it back to back. So I'm going to hit Messi Michonne when we're going to roll out for Auntie Sean.
These last $2.
But I know you gave me 5, Messi Michonne. I appreciate you, sis. Like I always tell y'all, I love you. Ain't shit you can do about it. As always, you matter. You're not crazy. Make better choices. Peace. Where we at? If I can click off this shit. Salute y'all. See y'all tomorrow night.